Hi, I'm Rochelle, the mother of the mother-daughter team of Godiva's Secret Wigs. And this is not an easy video for me to make. There will be good outcomes and options at the end, but so many of you are writing into us your comments about how you are losing your hair. And I have to show you that I think I've joined the hair loss club. This is hair I've lost out of the shower, and this has been going on for a few months now, and it really has changed me, and it's even changed the atmosphere in my home because I'm constantly pulling at my hair and going, ugh, ugh. I'm seeing hair constantly. I don't like brushing my hair, which I didn't even brush my hair this morning. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I had a lot of thick hair and I've lost a good amount of it and I keep losing it. I've gotten to the point where I don't like washing my hair. See, I wanted to say hate, but I try not to ever use that word. So I do not love washing my hair and I do not love brushing my hair because it's just hair's coming out all the time. So if you're looking at me saying, oh, Rochelle, you've got a lot of hair. Well, I do have more hair than many of you, but honestly, this is not the hair I'm used to. And this has happened for the last few months. So I know it's happening to you too, and I just want to talk about one of the biggest issues with hair loss. Of course, it can be genetics, and it may run in your family. It can also be from, of course, medical challenges. We know all kinds of medical challenges or things that create a shock to your system. Could even be an emotional trauma that really touches your heart and upsets you. I've had clients for over 25 years now, and some of them have told me over the years, yes, I have a breakup with the boyfriend, and within 2 weeks my hair is coming out. So it can be for so many different reasons. But I do want to talk about one of the major ones, and that is stress and how you speak to yourself during stress. So we know that with medical conditions that are going on around us, we can lose our hair within 2 to 4 months after a medical condition, and it can continue on for months. So I get many comments of women saying, I hate my hair, I hate my hair, and they go on and on in the drama of losing their hair. I understand it's really very upsetting. But what I want to remind you is your hair is doing the best it can. Your hair is your visual message that stress or something is going on in your body. And so my normal response to women that write in is, love your hair, love your hair. I don't like my nose, maybe someone's got a better personality than me. Someone's got bigger eyes. Someone's taller than me. We all have, nobody's perfect. We all have our little issues or things that we would like to work on. And my thought is, it's not the situation, it's not the reason that is so important, but it's your reaction to what's going on. How are you going to deal with it? If you can do something to remedy your issue, to make you feel better, then what is stopping you? Nothing, nothing. Maybe you're eating a bunch of crap, and I've been going up and down with my weight. And right now, I want to share that I've lost over 6 pounds this week. Just protein and vegetables and 1 fruit and 2 meals a day and a ton of water. And I feel good that I took a step to empower myself, to show myself that I love myself more, because this junk food and eating our emotions, it's not good for us. At least it's not good for me. So your body, your choice. But I am really enjoying feeling a little trimmer, and I'm going to keep going. But even more than the feeling trimmer is that I know there was a remedy, and I chose to take the step to be a better Rochelle. So with the hair loss issue, many of you out there, I am so proud of you, because you had fears about wigs. You knew people that had wigs, or you wore a costume wig, it fell off. And our past, many times, we let it determine our present and even our future. And that is not so beneficial to us. So if some of you have horror stories about wigs, it's very dramatic and it's a great story. But if you're having thinning hair, there are solutions that we are offering you. Danielle and I, our heart is in this business. And so I want to talk about the courage that it takes, because many of you write into me and your biggest statement to me is, I had your business card for 3 years, or I'm looking, I've binge watched all your videos and I just can't take that step. But thousands of you have, and what you write is, why the heck did I wait so long for a wig? The wigs have dramatically changed women's lives, and that's why Danielle and I do this work. But it takes you to know, to trust, and that's why I always write, thank you for trusting us, to know and trust that there is a solution, and to trust yourself. So, you know, I was a victim years ago. I treated myself like a victim, and everybody treated me like one too. Just want to show you, I'm putting a long top on. That wasn't a big deal, right? So I was a victim for many years, and I was like committed to that story. And over time, I had to get out of my way and choose that I used to think that way, but I don't think that way anymore. And it's kind of like going to war with those negative voices, but also taking a stand to love yourself. I used to live this way. I used to think this way, but now I choose to think this way. And think about, what is your intention? If your intention is, you know, I'm sick of my hair and I want to feel good going out in public. This, by the way, is a tailor top with bangs. Okay, I'm not even clipping the top right now. We have many other videos to show you what can be done with our top pieces, but anyway, I digress. So you've got to take a stand for yourself. It's kind of like Danielle and I, we try and stay out of the drama or the story of an issue, and instead we look at the facts. What are the facts of this situation? You know, we have our own stresses, believe me, all of us do. We're all kind of like in a whirlwind in our life, and when 2 whirlwinds come together, or 3 or 4, oh my God, you know, watch out. But it's, you know, the way you can tell if you're in your story instead of your facts is, say you have a particular situation. You know, I canceled the lawn the landscape company, and they came here this morning and they've billed me for the whole month already, okay? And you could go on and on and on, and you could tell people about it, but instead, after you've written your whole story, just go back and read your story and circle the real facts. And then just take care of it. Kind of put your emotions to the side and take care of what you need to, if you can. It's not always easy to put your emotions aside, believe me. And I know. But what I really would love on this video is for you to share what you do to ease the stress in your life right now. For me, I think, the way I think is things are fear or things are love. And those two things drive us. If you had a bad situation with wigs or hair pieces in your past, that is a fear that makes you hesitant, or could make you hesitant, that you don't want to try it again. You know, but maybe it was 20 years ago. Maybe it's just a great story you're attached to. You can still tell your story, but you don't have to be attached to that being who you are now. We are women, and we choose how we want to look. I still receive so many comments from clients that are saying, I want to so bad, but I'm afraid. And I just say, read the client comments. Don't take our word for it. And maybe they do, maybe they don't. I mean, we're moving a few wigs, so I think maybe they are. But if you have thinning hair, love your hair because it's part of your body. Love your nose if it's not the way you know, if you can do something about it, do something about it. Make this life the life you want. So you wake up in the morning and you feel great. And if you're afraid of wigs, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you found us, because your fear of wigs is from the past, or from somebody else who shared a story, or from not knowing about wigs. So, of course, this is Freedom in Nutmeg F. This is like my baby. This is my best friend. So when I'm not feeling great about myself, I have a selection of wigs like many of you out there. You have 2 to 20 and 30 and 40, and you're even naming them. Bravo. But for those of you that are afraid, make a choice, take a stand. It's not like the wig is going to be glued to your head. Some things we try and they don't work, but read the client comments and let these women's experience speak to you. So back to stress. What I'd like to share is eating better and not drinking my calories. So I'm having water or tea or black coffee right now, and it's really helping me. I am going barefoot on grass because connecting with nature, if you can get out into nature a little bit. I'm bundling up right now. It's in the middle of winter in Utah. I mean, I'm going out and it's 26 degrees. Okay, my story about it could be, oh my God, it's 26 degrees. I'm gonna have to put all this stuff on. But the facts are, it's 26 degrees. I wanna be out in nature. I'm going to do and bundle up the way I need to. You see the difference? So sometimes we have to get out of our story based on the past and stay in the facts. And the facts allow us to be free and create a new future for ourselves. So besides walking on grass or being in nature and eating good, I try not to whine in front of my loved ones and my husband, because I got in this role where every time I stepped out of the shower, I'm wildly upset, and of course my husband's the only one here, so he has to hear about it. That's not good for a relationship. So we kind of have an agreement that if we whine, we will whine for 10 minutes max, and then we move on and we let it go, whatever the situation is. If we can fix it, talk about it, and have a connection, hold hands, connect with people. If you can't be with people right now for any reason, then call them, write them a note how much you love them. When we express our love to other people, it's so healing and it really releases the stress. So another tip that is so important, and we do it all day long, is take a deep breath. So come on, join me right now. And do that 3 times in a row, and you'll really feel yourself start to calm down. Breath is magic. So those are some of my tips, and thank you so much for letting me share. And it's in the sharing that we really can heal and learn more about ourselves and learn more about other people and see what is available to you at this moment in your life. Oh, and my favorite book of all time to address stress and the things I've spoken about changed my life over 30 years ago. It was written by Louise, and it is called You Can Heal Your Life. And I read a lot of nonfiction, but this book is the most amazing book ever in my life. It literally changed everything because it reminded me that I'm not just going along through life. I can make choices, and the power is always in the present moment to make a new choice. And now, and now, and now. You can always make another choice. Okay? So thank you for letting me share. And everybody, take a deep breath. Let's love each other. Let's connect with our hearts and kind of get out of our heads and our negative stories. If we can, I promise you, it's going to be a good day. Okay?